Again, it's Priscilla Batzell in Spring Hill, Florida at Expressionist Art Studio Gallery in the backyard, saying thank you, Kimberly Theodore, for sending me your leftovers when you stopped painting, and I really appreciate that. And I just did a swipe, and I made up a new batch of swipe claws because Vanessa sent me ones. This is this is a virgin t-shirt hem, and I'm going to use the unstitched, the side of it without stitching. I'm also going to do something unusual for me, which is to spread a layer of paint onto my canvas before I add my swipe colors to see what will happen, and I have a feeling it could be a really good thing. And it's not a hot or a cold day here right now. The heat is gone. It's kind of late in the afternoon, but the sun is still bright enough for me to be able to share something with you, and that's great. I want to make sure you guys know that if you watch the videos longer, you're helping me have the ability to stay at YouTube, because the algorithm only knows that you watch something longer or less time, and the longer you watch, the more likely I am to get better placement for my videos so more people can see me. Subscriptions have fallen down to almost nothing. They keep telling me it's because I need to do something different, and I know that the people who are watching me like what I do, because there's like 11 genres. You can look on my playlists on the end screen. Excuse me, on the channel. I do a lot of different things. There's over 1,000 videos. I don't know what's on the edges, but I'm not going to worry too much about it because I can always touch it up later. And that's my OXO omelet turning spatula that I just used. Best paint spreading tool around. And when there's something in the canvas, you can see what it is, in the paint rather. And I'm going to try and throw that in the bucket. I'm going to try and get on with this really fast. And I'm going to do a completely random swipe. And I'm going to use the enamel, the gloss enamel that's pink, and a lot of gold. And somewhere here I'm going to find my blue that I was using the other day, which was a color shifting blue until I added some unicorn spit to it. It was a folk art color. I want some orange. I've never done anything quite exactly like this. I do think that I am going to start just at one end. And I think the color I really wanted the most is right here. Although it's not seeming like it might be my best idea at this exact moment. I think it'll be alright. I'll just go for the usual rainbow effect. I'm using the white metallic from Anita's because I'm going to put my favorite neon folk art purple over it. It's a multi-surface, but unless there's white with it, it doesn't work. Well, it works, but it dries burgundy. So what color am I missing other than orange? I think I could do the blue. Make sure my top is screwed back on the orange. Yeah, I love the orange. The orange is making me happy. I have never done a random setup of color and done a straight swipe, so I think that we need to do that at least once. This is a golden iridescent pearl fine added to a golden magenta. And I think I want either some of that. No, I want some other blue. There's the blue I want. Is that it? Or is that it? I think this is it. I still want something. Oh, that's not coming out. Maybe this will help. Yeah, I don't mind that. I'd kind of like some black in there, but I think what's going to happen is it's just going to be the swipe color. Yes, that purple's going to work. Do I want more gold? Sure, why not? Alright, so now, whatever happens, I know I can probably do something with it. I'm going to throw my other swipe claws in the bucket. I'm going to grab the swipe cloth that I just showed you. The water's nice and clean. I want to use gold for a swipe color, but I keep thinking the black would be a better idea, and then I changed my mind to the pink. So let's just start with what I thought I was going to do. And I may tip this. I'm just going to shimmy that toward the edge. The gold is very sheer, so it's not really going to cover much of anything, and I don't know what's going to happen, which is kind of my favorite way of doing things. I am going to fold over the excess to make a handle. I'm going to stretch out the bottom so it's somewhat level. I'm going to dip it in that color so that it's evenly distributed and soaked up, and then I'm going to wish that I had put some color on that side over there. And wonder if I can get away with sneaking some on from this rag. Because I can, maybe. Maybe not. I could probably just do the same effect on both sides so it would match. Maybe. Hey, that's the name of my book, by the way, Because I Can. It's my first book on the Amazon link. Below show more, where you can also find the OXO omelet turning spatula. And I'm just leaving this residual paint in this slightly altered pattern right over here on the edges. And I kind of like what I'm getting. I do want to sort of fill in that little bit of black. I think I could have left a whole lot more black and it would have been okay. I think I can just ever so cautiously dab or daub that skewer in there. Now, there's all kinds of opportunities to do other things in here, and that's pretty much what I always think when I see stuff. I wonder what I would want to do, if anything. And I definitely have smaller swipe claws if I wanted to go down from the wrong end. So, as much as I want to find this exciting, it's not doing it for me. So what I am going to do is grab some black satin enamel, and one of my other little swipe claws, roll it up again, and see how I like that. And then again, Because I can. I kind of want that pink. I wonder if I can do both. I guess we'll find out together. Well, that didn't bother me. I kind of like the black, actually. And I wonder if I can go right over to that edge where I originally didn't get my whole edge covered anyway. That's sort of a blend. So I don't know that I've ever gone back over a full-size original straight swipe, but it's nice to know I can get away with it. I'm going to flip this over even though I said I wouldn't. Use the stitching side. It's so saturated with paint right now, I don't think it's going to make any difference. I was about to feel sorry that those cells that were popping in turquoise were gone, but I don't feel too bad about it. I don't mind that little section peeking through, that's not bothering me. I want to just try the straight pink. But I think I'm liking the black so much I'm not going to take a risk on that right now. I'm loving the colors I'm exposing with the second swipe. Wow. That's kind of fun. That's a lot of fun. I really like this. I'm going to fold my swipe cloth in half, cautiously. see if I can swipe up that edge, and I can. That's cool. You know what? I have no regrets. That looks like it's got potential for leggings. It looks like something's showing through it too. I kind of like that. So, I told you guys it's really imperative if you decide to watch the videos longer that you're going to help me out. So I want to say thank you to everybody who's been letting the videos run and watching them and binging on them. And say thank you to all the people who've contributed to help keep me painting. The monthly drawing is shown on the exhibition video on the end screens of every video. It's a $10 minimum, but there's usually a choice of... There was 8 paintings. There were 8 paintings and a choice of books and a class in Spring Hill last month. And I don't know what it's going to be this month, but you'll find out if you go check out the video. I'm loving these little pockets of cells. And I know that the satin, it's actually gloss, but the gloss enamel helped that. I don't mind that there's some black here and not some black here. I like the variation. These are almost little chevron-shaped shell cells. Tongue tripping again over me. I thought I might tip this, but I'm not going to. The colors are fabulous. This is so much fun, and there are so many cells. I don't put any silicone in my artwork, and you can find my paint pouring recipe, which is the same for acrylic enamels as it is for any other acrylics that I use. Metallics and otherwise, all the same recipe and under the video, along with PayPal and Patreon if you should be looking for the link to make the donation to get in the monthly drawing, and Pinterest, Instagram, and Twitter. If those are of interest to you, that's where to find them. I used to include a Facebook link to Expressionist Art Studio Gallery Fans and Collectors so you could look at the albums of the wet and dry artwork, but for some reason it stopped working. So if you're interested in looking at what I have edited, and I'm 300 behind, but there's a couple thousand paintings anyway, so there's quite a bit to look at there. Expressionist Art Studio Gallery Totes and More is another place you can go, and the Shop Now button there will lead you to my pixels.com Fine Art America website, where you can see what I've been posting since 2013. I am just using the paint that's dripped down over the edge to sort of blend in with the edges that are there now. And these are this and the swipe that I just did are two very different swipes, and similar in the fact that they have wavy swipes over them. But this is a double process while wet. And I am so glad you guys were here to join me. Thank you for joining me. Thank you to 85,500 subscribers. I love you guys. I love all of you guys. Thank you for the great comments you leave me. As morale boosters, you are awesome. Thank you so much. I have playlists. If you check for all playlists on my channel, you will find created playlists if you drop down the menu. And there are at least 11 genres, including scapes and fantasies and swipes and orbs and geometrics. And then there are another 11 lists, 10 of which have 100 videos in them each. They're not really like in consecutive order, but they're close. They're sort of kind of close. And I love you guys. I keep telling you that. What else should I tell you? If your notifications are turned off, you might want to check to see if you're getting them. The Amazon link at no added cost to you. If you shop there, it's the link, first blue link under the video, and you can find the OXO omelet turning spatulas. You can find my Princeton Art Tool Catalyst spatulas. You can find all kinds of stuff, cool stuff. List number 1. And I don't think I've left anything out. Oh, Teespring. Teespring is the clothing under the video, the pictures, and if you go to my channel you can find the Teespring store, and if you click on any of the Teespring under the video you will also be able to see all over print t-shirts and all over print leggings if you look for them. Sometimes it's a little challenging, but it's worthwhile, I promise you, and it helps me out, and I really appreciate that. Alright you guys, this is a definite improvement over last year's version of this by far. So I'll see you soon. This is Priscilla Batzell in Spring Hill, Florida at Expressionist Art Studio Gallery in the backyard, saying check Facebook group Expressionist Art Studio Gallery Appreciation Group for students and for tomorrow's video. And you can find the video, if I'm posting at midnight, you can find the videos on the community board for my channel. I love you guys. I'll see you soon. Bye for now. Priscilla out. I'll see you anon. Binge watch, would ya? Thank you. Bye.